So I'm second guessing this whole video that I was going to do. I was going to put up a book and then put the cover art of my new book on top of it, pretending like my new book is out in the physical world, but I don't know how to do the video tricks well enough to make it real. And then the cover art would disappear and it would be so fun. I don't know. It doesn't sound funny at all right now. And then I was going to talk about writing the acknowledgments for my book, and that's stupid. Like, no one wants to hear the story of writing the acknowledgments for a book. There are no books or movies about authors writing acknowledgments for their books because that is not interesting. It's a stupid story, and it'll make you just want to punch the author in the face. But now I still want to talk about writing the acknowledgments for the book for one reason, which is I didn't let myself think about the acknowledgments while I wrote the book. And even after I knew it was getting published, I didn't think about it until my publisher said, hey, we need that thing. And then I had to scramble to write it. And I think the reason I didn't think about it is because I feel like it's almost like it's like bad luck to think about the book succeeding while you're writing it. You know, it's just like focus on making the story good. And then I think I also am scared to think too hard about the acknowledgments because it makes me think about the marketing and my expectations for how the book might sell. There's, anyways, some weird, crazy stuff in my head about why I don't think about acknowledgments. But now I wish I would have, when I was writing the book, just stopped, not necessarily to actually write acknowledgments, but to stop and think about what I should acknowledge and appreciate that helps me write. You know, there's obvious things like maybe my writing group. They're awesome. I love how they help me write. My wife, she's great. She gives me the space and she steps in and helps talk me off the ledge when I'm going crazy with any of this writing stuff. There's a lot of obvious people to thank. But then there's this more subtle things. You know, like I just made a video about Joey Helpish, my kid's music teacher who has helped me be a better creative person. And then there's the places. Oh, actually, in my acknowledgments, I forgot to reference the places. Townsend's Tea, the place where I wrote for hours and hours. I love that I had that space. And then there's also things like I acknowledge my chronic migraines, which, let me see if I can explain this. You know, the headaches, that chronic pain, it changed me. It changed my relationship to my body and mind. Everything I created, every breath was affected by this pain or the awareness of the pain to come or the pain I'd been through. I just wanted to acknowledge that. Anyway, all that to say, I think with any creative project, I want to stop and acknowledge what allows me to do this. The good stuff, but also the bad stuff that gives me a window into something that helps me write the book or make the video or the song or the macaroni art, whatever it is. Acknowledging what allows you to do that is important. I think it's important. And I'm going to try to do it with everything I work on, just to stop for a minute, take a breath, and think, what allows me to be doing this thing right now? Thanks for listening. I hope this didn't make you want to punch me in the face. I have a very fragile face.
Were you the one who did that video on the acknowledgments?
Yeah, what'd you think about it?
It totally pissed me off.